That beer is incredibly difficult. For the breweries is something that is better not to say.
There is a friend of mine from Amiata, an historical Italian brewer that works with chestnuts. That every year he said, "Okay, try this years. I'm trying to manage a new recipe. I've changed something. How do you taste it? What do you think about?" And every year he changed something. It's all 10 years that he is trying to modify recipe and cooking and fermentation, but it's very unstable. It's like not stable. Okay.
Yes, because there is a lot of starch. Yeah. In chestnut, you bring this starch into the beer, and so it's a mess. But then breweries started to try with other ingredients. So they try with some cereals that are typical of this land, of their land. Then they tried with fruit, and then we'll see something. An experiment. They try with spices that or herbs that grow in woods and so on. And then the last big movement, and probably the most interesting way of producing, to give an Italian side to the beers, that is the first Italian style recognized by the BJCP, that is the international authority for styles, we could say, is the use of grape, the use of wine, the use of barrels before used with for wine. So the fact, this sort of cross between the wine world and the beer world. So there are brewers that use grapes into the beers. There are others that use water of wine into the beers to obtain a sort of half and a half between the two drinks. There are others that use barrels. There are others that use dried grapes, and so has been created there is a grape Italian beers, grape Italian ale. This is the name of the new style, and this is the last way to trying to produce something really Italian. And traveling all around, I've seen that many are the differences between wines that are used and results that you can obtain. So just a few things about this first beer. You see that this first beer that is called just as the name of the style, that is Weiss al Farro, and then the OG, or not in here?
On the right.
Okay. Because you have to know that all the beers of Carabbiolo, I don't know if even now or just in the past. In the past were called in an impossible way to remember. That was the name of the original gravity of the word used for producing that beer. So you have a beer that was called OG 1043, then you have the OG 1039 that was
46, okay, 56. And when people comes to me and say, okay, I taste your beer, very good. The 10 pound, the OG 10, 10, and every my beers were 10, and then the most important numbers were the last two. But so I take this very stupid way to name the beer only for one beer that has a very easy number, that is 1111. That is the last that we will taste today.
What I like very much of this beer is the fact that it is really simple, and is a beer that is really drinkable, is very fresh. The spelt give it to the beer a sort of farmhouse sensation that give to the beer a strong identity, I think, a very strong, a little spiciness that is incredibly nice in my opinion. It's really a summer beer. It's a beer to drink after the work. You come back from the job and you want to drink something not thinking very much to what you're drinking that is incredibly good for beers. You see this and you are very happy, in my opinion. Pietro, while we serve the second beer, few words about Carobbiolo, how was born, when was born, where was born at the beginning and what is now.
Yes, if you turn the bottle backside, okay, you will see an image of Saint Paul, and this is the icon of the convent of Carobbiolo. It's a very ancient convent that it was built in the 11th century in Monza, and I started my brewery with the monks of the Carobbiolo convent monastery because I was a social worker. So I was director of minorenni, of under 18 years old guys with a social problem. Okay, and I work with the monks in this center, and we used to brew beer with them, with these guys, and to use for their school examination. So we carried out the beer brewed ourselves to the teacher, and these guys explained to the teacher how they brew the beers and all the chemical process that was involved in mashing and fermentation. And it was a joke. Okay, we tried to build a place to work for these guys, and the convent gave us a very little space where to install the brew house and the fermentation room, and that was the original project. But after some years, monks understand that they are not going to be rich with beer, so not so many money, and so they lose their interest in the project. and last year, so we are also in the convent. We are the first brew house and the shop at the corner to sell bottles. But last year we moved to another place, and we installed a new brewery, and we choose to spend a lot of money for the brew pub. So in order to be a local beer, okay. In my opinion, it was very important to declare to the world that we don't want to become a mega brewery, okay. We want to work and earn money, but we're not looking to grow so much. And so the brew pub, I think, like it was in the origin in 1996, as we told before, is a good way to taste your beer to the people and to listen their opinion and explain your choosing the brewing. And so I think is kilometer zero kilometer. Okay, I think that we must use raw material from all over the world. Okay, but I can choose to sell my beer locally. So this is the part I could choose, and it's very important for me to do this. Okay, I could invest my money on a big brewery. Okay. And then a lot of work to travel, to send beer away, okay, away from Monza, from Lombardy, from Italy, okay. But in this period of very increased production of the craft beer, this is my choice, okay. Stare lì, bello tranquillo, okay. You get to stay there, quiet. And looking for beer, quality of beers, to study my beers, and I think that in 5 years we will see what the Italy movement of craft brewing will be. Okay.
So selling locally for for you is what is selling in the region, is selling in the country?
So until last year, okay, with the old brewery, 25,000 liters of beer, all sold in Monza. There's some pub in Rome or in other region, but just because it was important for them to say, okay, I have Carabao beer, okay. And so some boxes of beer I've always sent away from Monza. Now my production is 100,000 liters, okay, and in the brew pub we sell 1/3, okay, 33% more or less, directly on tap, okay, and this is fantastic because that means no labels, no crap, no glass, no bottles, okay, no boxes, no oil for transportation, okay, and I don't think it's secondary for my kind of product, okay, and for my kind of business, of course, because there is only my vision. There are a lot of imprenditori birrai, okay, that are different plans.
Sorry, I have a question about the ingredients. Just only spelt.
The first or the second?
The first one. Only spelt come from your Brianza area or also other?
Water.
Okay.
No, just pulp. That is 35%, okay, of the malt beer. Okay, but unmalted spelt and malted cereals have no enzymes, okay, for the starch conversion, and so we always have to use malt barley for the enzymes, for the starch conversion. Okay, and the second beers that call summer, estiva. Estiva means the beer of the summer. I show you just because it's I use Nelson Sauvin,